Hello everyone. So I am going to give a little reflection about my baseline video. So I really like this lesson. I really enjoy the activities that I did because not all the time we have time to find or to search some activities that really develop the social and emotional part. But in this occasion, I had the time to share this, and for example, I share one one picture where the students can see one scale of the feeling of the day, and this allowed to me to know a little bit more about the students. So I really like this activity. And also I like the activity of Quizlet. I think that the students really enjoyed this part, and it helps them to remind some concepts. So I think this was a good activity that really works. They also can see where they have problems, but the same tool of Quizlet help them to. They had feedback from Quizlet, and also for me because I was asking them where they had troubles, what concepts they didn't remember, and all of these things. Um, for example, for me has been very useful the use of Jamboard because I can really see where the students are struggling, and I can give them feedback. So for example, normally they had a lot of problems doing some operation in the algebraic part. So they don't really have problems with algebra. So it is more arithmetic where they have problems. And I was talking with them that they have to practice this. We were talking a lot of these little operations. For that reason is because I really like Jamboard, the activities in Jamboard, and because it allowed to me to make differentiation between the students. Sometimes when one student finish very fast, I can give them some more difficult problems to the students that have not finished the activity. Well, I can give them more time to finish it. And also Jamboard allow to me to help the students to correct, and they can finish well other activities. For example, the checkpoints in Canvas. In Canvas is one activity where my students all the time are struggling. So in this part, uh, sometimes I have helped some students with Jamboard. Not in this occasion, but I really like to use Jamboard also for help the students in Canvas in the checkpoints. These activities where my students more struggle, but I think this is very important because the students have to have the ability to follow instructions and to answer this kind of quizzes. Well, I think that I have made well the standard one because I have learned a lot of the students in either in the emotional part and in the in the part of the learning of the class, in the content. All the time I was asking, how are you feeling? All the time I was asking about the doubts. I was asking questions all the time to know if the students are learning what or understanding the topic. So yes, I think I made the standard one because also I made differentiation at the end using Jamboard, and I design and implement my class depending of the things that my students are understanding or are not understanding. So yes, I really like the way in what I met this standard in this occasion. Um, if there is something that I would like to change, would be probably to use well, I don't really know. Maybe to use another kind of tools. For example, I have never used Nearpod. Um, and I really like to use the whiteboard because normally when I am teaching, my students are very losing where they have a slide in front of them. So I think they can follow me better in the whiteboard. So maybe to use Nearpod could be a good option. But again, not all the time we have time to prepare all of these things, and we have to use all the resources that we have at the hand. And well, thank you so much. That was my reflection.